Hey, what's up, guys? So, in today's video, I know it's been a while, but in today's video, I want to share my recent experience and just the general topic of how today's friendships are dying. And for the most part, that's what I'm kind of going through right now is realizing that, my friendships, this is, my main, I guess, second main friend group friendship that I've had throughout high school is finally coming to a close. The chapter is coming to an end, unfortunately. And it sucks. It really sucks. It really sucks to see that and to see, just this once blossoming friendship, this one like blooming strong friendship, just fading away slowly. It's just like uh kind of like a dying animal almost, just like suffering endlessly. And it's like you don't want to let it go. You don't want to let it go, but unfortunately, everyone gets older. All my friends, they're same age as me, 22 or whatnot. And this really kind of sparked off with this most recent event. It happened about like a week ago. Me and all my other friends helped my other friend finally move out of his parents' place and move into his new apartment that he got with his girlfriend. And the only thing that I was thinking about through this entire experience was like, man, dude, this is like, I'm excited for my friend. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited, and I'm happy for my friend that he's moving out or whatever, and that he's like I don't know, advancing in life and whatnot. I couldn't get over this like melancholy feeling. This sad feeling. I'll stop trying to be a fucking pseudo intellectual, but this sad feeling that I'm like, damn, dude, this is kind of it. Like, my friends aren't gonna be here anymore and all that. He's moving away, and it's just not gonna be the same anymore because, of course, he's moving into a apartment with his girlfriend and all that. So when so with that, it comes I'm never going to be able to talk to the air quotes real him anymore. I'm always gonna have to hear like a filtered version of himself. Like he can never be truly himself. And that's a whole issue on his end or whatnot. But that just for me, it's kind of like, damn, dude, I'm kind of losing my friend to this. And it sucks. It really does suck because it's like you're sharing an apartment with your girlfriend or whatever, and you kind of like put it. It sounds really autistic when I put it this way, but like you put on I don't know why I like there, but you put on like a face or a mask or whatever, and he kind of puts on this character or whatnot. That's like really, I guess, not squeaky clean, but this filtered version of himself versus when it's just like me, him, and a couple other friends in the call. You know, all what's the word for it? Not hands on deck or whatever, but like anything goes. Anything goes in the call. We're shooting the shit. It's locker room talk. We're having locker room talk, and I won't have that anymore with him, and it's really sad to see. I'm losing my friend. I'm just gonna get this like squeaky clean, like PR trained version of himself because his girlfriend's in the house with him, so he obviously can't say all the stuff that I know he would want to say and all the stuff that he's thinking because he doesn't want to start a fight or whatever. And to an extent, I get that. So with the whole like moving process, it's like, damn, dude, it's like, damn, I'm like really losing my friend. And then also it ties into like my other friends. They've just stopped talking into like the Discord or whatever, stopped wanting to hang out. I'm kind of at a point where it's like I don't even. Partly it's me. I don't know. I don't really know because it's like I've always been the one that's planning stuff. I've always been the one trying to organize hangouts and all that. And I'm just so over it. I'm really honestly so over it, and no one else will I don't know, pick up the torch, the metaphorical torch to try and hang out or anything. And that sucks. That really just sucks that no one else is willing to keep the friendship going, keep it going, like put embers in the fire or keep the fire burning. It was just only me, and coming to realize that now is pretty hard. It's that like, damn, dude, I feel like I'm the sole reason why the friendship lasted as long as it did, unironically, because I was the one that's actually trying to plan stuff. And yeah, it's like a sad feeling because it's like I was the sole one keeping the friendship alive, and no one else wants to pick up that metaphorical torch to keep things going. And it's really like sad and kind of rough to see because it's like, no, did anyone care about the friendship? Did anyone like really care about hanging out? And nobody seems to care anymore. And it's like, damn, dude, it's like, did I even really have friends? It's crazy. And then you're getting to that point, and I'm 22, but it's like you're getting to that adult chapter in your life where it's like, oh yeah, buddy, I don't have any fucking friends anymore when I'm an adult. And it's kind of sad because it's like, dude, I don't want that for myself. I want to keep having these friends, but it seems like they don't give a shit. Like my other friends, they just completely stopped talking in the Discord or whatever. I That's not my ideal way. I much prefer hanging out in person, but obviously I can't do that. They don't want to leave their house or whatnot. And it's just like, dude, eh, it's only what me, So like in the total Discord, there's like, I don't know, like probably like 8 people or whatever, and it's only me and one other guy that kind of sort of talks. And it's just like, dude, it's just like, it's really sad to see. It's really just sad to see like your friendship slowly dying, slowly fading away, and there's just nothing you can really do about it. At least that I think personally, it's just like you kind of just watch it fade away like a ship that's slowly like sailing away, and there's just nothing you can do about it. And I don't really know where to go from here, because it's like, I always get told, oh bro, just make new friends, make new friends. It's really not that. It's not that simple. It's not that simple, because people are, I don't really know how to put it, not like weird today, but it's just like people just aren't open to making friends or whatnot. So it's just a struggle for me to like mentally like conceptualize and I guess accept my fate, that uh, going on into my adult life I may end up one of those people, and nothing wrong with them, but it's just a sad existence of, I just don't have any friends. I just don't have any friends, and I go home, I sleep, I wake up, I go to work. And of course, I'm fortunate enough to have good coworkers or whatever, but it's at the end of the day, no one wants to like hang out with their coworker or whatnot, like you guys become friends, buddy buddy and all that, because I just think that's a little bit weird, or some people aren't as open to it, and it's just kind of a whole mess. It's like you really only stick with your group that you had throughout high school or whatever, and I don't really know like where would you go to like make a solid friend outside of high school, like in your adult life. And for me, that part is kind of scary. So it's like I don't want to let this friendship go and just let it I guess like the fire extinguished, but it just seems like it's just dead at this point. It's like no one wants to talk anymore, no one wants to hang out anymore. People are growing older, they're moving away and stuff, and it's really to be frank, man, it's depressing. It's really fucking depressing. And oh gosh, yeah, but that's just like the update for now. I don't really know. Tell me how your guys' experience are, if you care at all. But yeah, that's how my existence is going, so let me know.